Yo, peace, y'all. La shame to God, I'm back at y'all. Keep low is in effect. Yo, check it. I'm gonna do this other video on Alpo Martinez. Now check it. This video right here is, I want y'all to vibe out with me on this shit. You know what I mean? Like, check it. Alpo Martinez was a really serious, special kind of guy on some real shit. And I'm not glorifying him, but the shit he did was some shit, yo. All right, check it out. You all know the story of him, Rich, and AZ growing up in Harlem and getting to the money, right? All right, look. Alpo met Rich in jail. You know, Rich was having a little beef. Alpo kind of knew who he was. So he's like, this nigga got some birds or whatever, so I'm going to help this nigga. So he went over and pounded the niggas out that was fucking with Rich, and him and Rich gave them the business. So they started vibing out in jail. Yo, when we get home, I got you. You know that? You got me? Yeah, all right. Nigga came home. Rich really got him. You know, start fucking with AZ. AZ got mad kilos and all that, just for educational purposes, right? Okay, check it. Look, they started getting mad money. Y'all know the story. He started getting mad money. And I'm not going to be redundant with this shit. But check it. They started getting mad money. Look, young fly niggas, 15 to 20, just getting crazy cake. And I'm talking about like 15 to probably 16 or 17, getting hundreds of thousands. And then 17 to 20, niggas getting millions. They on top of their shit. Buying luxury cars, motorcycles, fucking all little bitches in Harlem, going to parties, buying champagne for mad niggas. Look, the nigga Alpo was taking his whole block on bus outings. The nigga was renting 60-seat buses. And I'm not talking about now. Yeah, niggas got cake to do that now. But this nigga was doing this shit in the 80s, in the early 90s. A young nigga, like 18, just saying, yo, y'all want to go and fucking, I'm going to throw a cookout. I'm about all the food for the whole block, all the kids and all that, and give niggas money and just do shit like that. And then look, say, y'all want to go to fucking Atlantic City? All right, fuck it, I'm going to take 120 of y'all. Just get 2-3 buses and just pay for everything and take these niggas out. That was epic shit back then. And look, cause there was niggas who had it more than Alpo, and I'm not gonna say names, but there was niggas who had it more than him, but they wasn't flashy and flamboyant like him. You feel me? This nigga was doing some crazy wild shit. That's a special kind of boy right there, you feel me? And look, if he, like I said in my other videos, if he didn't do the snitching shit, his street resume will be through this motherfucking world. You see how it is now? He told. And niggas is still checking his shit. But imagine if he didn't tell. And he was a stand-up nigga. Oh, he's already a street legend, but crazy legend after that. You know what I mean? And look, it's not how I feel or how you feel. It's what the mass majority of people feel about the nigga. And look, whether you love him or you hate him, people are receptive to this nigga. He fascinate motherfuckers. Niggas want to hear about him, see the kind of shit he is. Bitches is into that. You feel me? And look, even in alleged his death right now, he's still all over the internet and all that shit. And he's all in the history books, all in the newspapers. And I'm not glorifying none of the shit he did. And let me just say that again. And another thing, if you haven't subscribed to the channel is called Keep Low. And you can go to www.KEEPLOPRODUCTIONS, and that's Keep Low Productions. You feel me? Don't put the slash in there, and then y'all can go check out all the shirts and give me your support. Hit me in the comment section or just hit me on the website and just get y'all Keep Low shirts. I got them all colors, all sizes. Now look, back to the video, what I was saying. Look, this nigga Alpo, all right, so he started vibing out with Rich and all them. All right, a lot of people get it fucked up that him and Rich was best friends. From my perspective, hell fucking no. They was two niggas that was getting money together, but they wasn't no best friends. Well, anyway, okay, look, you could be fond of a nigga, but every man that swing through ain't my man because we mingle. Don't get it fucked up, you feel me? But look, check it. So look, all right, whatever the disagreement they saying. Now, Rich ain't here to tell his side of the story, but according to Alpo, he said that, you know, like, Rich was getting them things for like 16,000 or probably 14,000, and he was telling Alpo they was 16 for each one, and this nigga getting $1 million worth. So y'all do the math. So Alpo took that shit some kind of way. Out of Alpo's own words, he said, I was thinking to myself, if my man would do some shit like that to me, cheat me for a couple of dollars on a little bit of money, what would he do later on down the line? He said, but nah, this is my man. Let me think it through. I'm going to give him another chance. But if I ask him again and he don't do it right, and y'all know what he did. You feel me? And look, speaking on this nigga being a special kind of nigga, it takes a special kind of nigga to just bang your man in the head. All right, not only did he shoot his man in the head and kill him, and then dump his body in some fucking shit fucking you know, City Island and shit, right? Dumped his body in City Island, and then the nigga went to his wake and viewed his body. He went to the casket and looked at Rich in the casket and signed the book, his name, Alpo. And then the nigga said he wrote a whole page, Alpo, so people could know he was there. And he did that. Who the fuck does that kind of shit? And I know there's a couple of niggas that killed their mans and they went to see him and shit. But who do that shit like Alpo? And not only that, the nigga came home from going to prison and look, told on a nigga, allegedly, Wayne Perry, told on him, and Wayne supposed to have allegedly, just for educational purposes, killed 100 niggas himself, and he be with a team of killers. So if you told on a nigga like that, you got mad beef. And plus, he copped out to 14 murders, remember? So if he copped out to 14 murders, that means 13 other motherfuckers besides Rich Porter family don't got no love for him. You know what I mean? They trying to get his head. You feel me? But the nigga said, fuck all that. And he came back to New York. Who the fuck do some shit like that? Yo, like him or love him, but I love him or hate him, but that's a special kind of nigga. And look, you don't gotta give credit for what the fuck he do. Because look, the truth speak for itself. You feel me? Did that nigga really go back to Harlem and say, what? Fuck niggas. And just start partying and doing whatever the fuck he did. And look, allegedly he got killed in Harlem. So everybody get their justice. Karma is the universal principle of cause and effect. So if he really died, he got what came to him. But you know what I mean? That shit was meant for him. So fuck it. He wore it like jewelry. But the nigga was like doing some crazy shit that other motherfuckers don't do, man. You feel me? And then look, the nigga that killed Rich Porter with him, right? His name was Big Head Gary from Washington, D.C. So he said, Gary was like, what up? Your man Rich took some money from you? Like, fuck it, let's murder him. He said Gary was a coke killer, little skinny nigga, like probably 5'2" and like 110 pounds. But he be killing mad niggas. And look, so check it. Look, Gary like, look, fuck, let's go murder him. And look, Alpo look, nah, let me ask him one more time, but I'm gonna take you up there with me. So he took the nigga up there with him. They got Rich in the van. The nigga Gary sitting in the back, Alpo sitting on the passenger side. Rich sitting on the passenger side, Alpo driving, right? The nigga Gary snuck up and shot Rich in the head. Boom. They said Rich felt it a little bit. I don't want to really get into that. But look, then when Gary tried to get him out the truck, Gary too small to carry Rich because Rich is big. You feel me? So Alpo like, this nigga don't got him. Let me hide this nigga because they trying to throw him in the woods, right? So look, Alpo picked him up. And then he said, the nigga Rich moved. He made some noise. And he's like, that's when Alpo gave it to him. You know what I mean? And he shot his own man in the head. Whatever. Right? Now, check it. After that, the nigga went to his fucking, not his funeral, but he went to where his awake shit. Like, you know, where you go in there and you can view a nigga body. He went in there and signed the book. And then he came home and talked about that shit. And look, not only that, the nigga killed Big Head Gary because he said Big Head Gary was getting stupid. And he told Big Head Gary, you starting to get stupid. And Big Head Gary was like, yeah, you getting stupid too. And he was like, yo, I'm not going nowhere back to New York. I'm staying in D.C. So if this money get fucked up, one of us got to go. And Gary was like, yeah, I feel you. So Alpo killed him. And look, not only did he kill this nigga, he took all this nigga clothes off after he killed him and then dragged his ass in the woods because he said, yo, look, when you leave a nigga with his clothes on, the cops spot him fast. But if you take all his clothes off, they won't spot him. Who think of some shit like that? That nigga's a killer, man. Like on some real shit. And I'm not saying that because a nigga fear him or none of that shit. You know, that's some secondary shit. Like, nigga, fear's just an emotion. You better control your motherfucking self. But, like, it's like some crazy shit, man. Like, the shit this nigga be doing, that's why his name is ringing like that. And look, his name was ringing when he was 15. His name was ringing when he was 16. Like, the whole New York knew who Alpo was. And then when he started, like, DC and all that shit, 17 and all them other towns, niggas know who that nigga is. And they know he about his business for real. And look, you know what I will give the nigga credit? He was going a lot of places. Not a whole team of niggas. Just him. And he meet niggas when he get there, and meet niggas with like minds who put their murder game down and about that money too, and he get into that shit. But yo, this La Shame to God, Keep Low the Company, man. This is another video, and I ain't gonna be redundant on this Alpo shit, but give that nigga his credit, man. And look, we all know, let's just say that shit. Yeah, we all know he turned informant, he fucked with the feds, he told on mad niggas. I gotta say that for the record. He told on mad niggas, and he fucked his reputation up right there, and he just did, that's some lame shit in all of our parts. You know what I mean? Anybody who fucked around the street, that's some lame shit to all of us. So I will say that. And it was some other shit. But as far as like being honorable to your man Rich and Gary and them, like looking at it from my perspective through Alpo eyes, that nigga saying, yo, this shit is all business. I came to this motherfucking earth by myself. I came to get this money. I'm not playing with these niggas. Any of these niggas get out of line, they could go. Anybody. Ain't that how you supposed to be when you play in the streets? Ain't that how drug dealers do? If y'all don't think that, you better wake the fuck up. Yo, Keep Low the Company. Subscribe to my motherfucking channel. Rock out with me.